Okay, so I'm back with episode 3, I believe. Sorry, it took a while. I had to take care of some stuff in real life, so let's just get started. I think last time we left off with people looking for us, so let's go see who they are. Oh, there's none dead. Uh, my items look like 3 berries, 5 potions, and uh, that's 6 antidotes. Let's see. It's always interesting to see what people write in their diaries before they disappear. Oh, there they are. Dear friends, thank you for coming. If I may introduce myself, I'm Gary Oak, gym leader of oh wow, I cannot say that. You know who what gym leader he's of. And grandson of legendary Pokemon researcher Professor Oak. And that guy over there, that's Red, but you can just call him Champ. Hello. Just Red is fine. Use my manners. You hadn't had a chance to speak yet. But now you are welcome to tell us something about yourselves. And I was going to say ladies first. Yes, I mean you, beauty. Holy shit. Hey, don't worry, you'll get your turn, Drake. Hey, ladies first, yeah? I would love to know what you want from me first, but well... My name is Krista. I'm a Pokemon trainer from New Barktown. Krista. And you? My name's Ethan. I'm also a Pokemon trainer from New Barktown. But my focus is on helping people in these difficult times. That's an honorable thing to say. I dig it. Actually, it's completely unnecessary for you to tell me who you are. But for the sake of fairness, I would like to hear it. I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but here you go. I'm Drake, not an official Pokemon trainer. And nothing else. And son of the infamous Giovanni. I figure you knew that already. And I knew you thought I knew it. Then can I save myself the unexpected moment? I'm pretty sure I didn't translate that right, but I don't think it matters. Looks like it. Well, listen carefully. I met Giovanni. Gave me the reins. The reins of what? No, not his gym. Why is it lagging like that? The leadership to get a handle on this epidemic. His plan is to bring in the most capable trainers in the country to deal with the situation. Oh god, I'm already talking like my grandpa. And here we are, probably one of the few who still dare to step into the outside world. Giovanni himself asked me to meet you, Drake. I think the last time you met, he wanted you to stop Team Rocket in Goldenrod City. And I see that worked out great. Not. Yes, it was impossible to convince the people. And without Pokemon, I could not defend myself. That's why I had to steal Totodile again. With a stolen Pokemon, the police were looking for me, but I was able to defend myself and protect people. Steal again? How's that? What exactly does that mean? Our Drake here is a genuine time traveler. He suffered he went through the outbreak of the apocalypse not once but twice. Once in Vermilion City and another in Saffron City. I wonder if you made any of your decisions. If you made any different decisions on the second time around. Oh, come on, Drake. It wasn't that hard to figure out. You're starting to piss me off. Believe me, that's a good thing. Giovanni has gained the power of Celebi. Celebi is a mysterious Pokemon that can travel through time. As incredibly powerful as it sounds, Celebi's power is also severely limited. Celebi cannot manipulate the flow of time, but can only send people and himself through time. For this, Giovanni paid a high price. He was able to send Drake through time, but sending a person through time takes a lot of power. Life force, to be precise. But he chose you so that you can put things right and protect those who need it. Are you done talking now? Not at all. Before we drifted off like this, I told you that Giovanni had put me in charge. There are certainly still strong trainers here and there who could help us, but so far no one has the courage to face the infected, except us, of course. It looks like we have to manage this apocalypse ourselves. And when people see that you can do it, there will certainly be more who will follow our example. We have to start putting the world back in order, otherwise everything would be lost. Especially in Kanto, there are so many areas left to save. I didn't translate this part for some reason, but he's talking about cities in Kanto, and I'm assuming that. No, that's about it. I've been learning a little bit of German translating this, and the only thing I can see from there is maybe many cities in Kanto, and that's about it. I'm not sure what the rest of it says, so I might as well translate it here for you guys. Complete. Was that chaos? Are completely overtaken? I was kind of right. My German's getting a little bit. Where was I? Missing. Red and I can't do it alone. So we should just drop Johto? Just like that? I don't like that idea at all. Hey, take it easy. What I mean by that is that we need some helping hands in Kanto. What's the situation in Johto like right now? Almost every city is infected. In Goldenrod City, where the source was, lots of new infected people have been showing up. Viola City is completely overrun, and Wagonia City is overrun with infected. And don't even get me started on Azalea City. The only people there were already infected. I think I saw that Blackthorn City is still a relatively stable fortress. And Kanto? If you hear me pausing, it's just me drinking water. Well, in Kanto, I think from here on now, I didn't translate the cities' names. I'm not sure how important it is for you guys, but I think I could, I really should have did this before I started. Alabastia City is Pallet Town, okay? And the rest I can guess as for the one city I can't say the name of. Verdarian? You know what I mean. It's like the town right after Pallet Town. And probably the Seafoam Islands are free of infected people. Drake had largely mowed down everything in Orenia. See, that translates to. Sorry about this. I'll make sure to translate the city names before. Yes. Okay, this is showing me cities in Romania. Okay, I'm not getting a name for this. I was spelling it wrong. Romania city is. Just translate. Vermilion City, I think. Let me just confirm. Yeah, Vermilion City there. And the other one, I think it's obviously Saffron City. They are almost freed of infected people again. Only in Ozaria City, I think that's Cerulean, and Lavender Town still have their problems. Interestingly, in Fuchsia City, is the only sleeper city in the world. They managed to isolate themselves from the infection. There, the infection broke out in the Safari Zone. The residents must have reacted quickly and sealed off the Safari Zone. Smart. Luckily, Koga was still there. What about the flying type Pokemon? Are there any flying type Pokemon in the Safari Zone? I feel like they would be able to get out. He was supposed to move into the Elite Four, but that has now come to an end. It really seems like Kanto could be liberated in no time at all. Yes, just as long as we act swiftly. The advantage of Kanto is that the inhabitants and Pokemon there do not resurrect after their death. They were not exposed to the radio waves emitted by the Goldenrod City Tower, radio tower. So they have to be specifically bitten by an infected person for them to transform. Quite different from Johto, where everyone becomes an undead creature after death. We five trainers have to spread all over the country to save the cities and their inhabitants. What? You want us to split up again? That's insane. Let the men talk. Each trainer takes over one city. It doesn't make sense for us to always be together and act in one pile. This is wasted potential. We are going to lose sight of the other areas. I hate to agree with this nutcase, but it's true. What good is it if we stay in a limited area with an overwhelming force? As he said, wasted potential. That we actually understand each other. And I heard that part about calling me a weirdo. I will now assign everybody a city. Red gets Azuria City. I misspelled that. Area City Cerulean. Oh, I was wrong before. Alright. And say hi to Misty for me when you see her. Since you care so much about Johto, I'm sending you to Viola City, Ethan. Okay. Hey Krista, have you ever wanted to go shopping in a world hub? Because you're going to Prismania City. I have a feeling I know which one. Just Celadon City, not Celadon. Good. Now it's just you and me, Drake. You go to Lavender Town. I wish you a pleasant stay there. Great. Well, and I'll look around a bit in Marmoria City and the Seafoam Islands. I think that's, Cinnabar? Anna? Oh, wrong. I'm at Computer City, that's city. I guess Cinnabar, because that's like, that's close to the Seafoam Islands. If there are any infected there, I will get rid of them and those areas will finally be free of infected. And, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for leaving. Let's just save here. Just realized that items don't get shared among different characters. So right now, Drake has all my healing items. Okay, so let's see. Let us talk to Gary. Well, boy, what's up? Soon you will have to say goodbye to your friends. Maybe even forever. Say ciao ciao to Drakey boy. Who knows through which worlds or times he will travel again. Earlier I had the feeling you knew Red. But that's no wonder. Everybody knows the champ. Don't you want to talk to your big idol again first? I think your friend Krista would be sad if you just left without talking to her. And talk to Krista. I guess we'll have to say goodbye again, huh? Yeah. And yet I thought it was so nice we found each other again. I think with this whole thing is over, we'll have to go over it. Twice? Must have been translated. Talk about something in particular? I think so. And I look forward to seeing you again, yes? Me too. Then talk to Red. Red, right? I know you're not the most talkative guy. I read a lot about you in a magazine a few years ago. You are the undefeated champ of the Indigo Plateau. My dream was to challenge you someday. I didn't think we would run into each other like this. I'm glad to hear that the dream of being a Pokemon trainer means so much to you. You do talk, don't you? I think it would make more sense because you actually. Only as long as Gary's not close by. When he is near, you can't get a word in edgewise. But if I don't have anything to tell, then I won't talk about it. I see, yes, that could only be your advantage. In your advantage. But you're right, when Gary babbles, no one gets a word in edgewise. He just likes to hear himself talk. But in itself, he's not really such a bad person. I had a feeling that was the case. And talk to Drake. Well, it doesn't look like he had to put up with me for much longer. Don't exaggerate, it wasn't that bad. By the way, there was something else. I read a little. In the Elix Forest, I didn't meet any affected people there. You know something about it. That's what you were going to tell me when you had the chance. Well, listen carefully. The babbling Gary has already mentioned that my father sent me back in time. So I tried to get to the root of the problem. I went to Goldenrod City. What happened then? March 12th, 2000. Have you heard about the new radio show? In that show, there's a quiz about Pokemon and you can win great prizes. Really? No, I haven't heard anything about it. I will definitely listen to it. Hey, you two there. Oh, how can we be of service, young man? We must get out of the city. Something quite nasty is about to happen here. Team Rocket will invade this city and cause great havoc. I advise you to leave the city right now. Team Rocket? The gang of criminals? Young man, you don't seem to be up to date on that. Team Rocket disbanded 3 years ago. They're back again and they want to raid the damn radio tower. Now will you just believe me and get out of the city? Oh boy, yeah, better save your pranks for Halloween, huh? But I'm telling the truth. I don't want to be rude, but I think the conversation is over. I forget who that guy. I think it was the other game. Uh, um, Big Disaster? I should check this out. That day I understood no one would believe what was coming for the people here. But what was I supposed to do without a Pokemon? There was only one way to make myself useful after all. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Laboratory. I stole Totodile from the lab again. I could not go to Goldenrod City because of this. The police would have arrested me on the spot or maybe even shoot me. I don't think they actually never mind. Um I wait, hold on. Or bring anything to anybody. I took Totodile and trained it with the time I had left. I decided that some things on my second run would be different. I follow you to the Elix Wars. March 25th, 2000. I knew that you won the medal in Azalea City the day before. What you didn't know is that, uh, what you didn't know was that the day after that, hell broke loose in Azalea City. There were also too many infected in the Elix for you to have made it through, so I helped a little. That should have been the last affected. Our friends should be able to pass through here without any difficulty. Well done, Croc. Look out, someone is coming. I just stand on the top of the dead guy. Good luck, kid. As much as I would like you further, as much as I would like you to help you even further, others need my help. I know you can do this. That's how it is. I cleared away all the infected so you can reach Goldenrod City safely. If an infected had attacked you in the Elix Forest, you would have been mincemeat by now. I I didn't know that. I always thought that it was pure luck that I came through the Elix Forest without encountering a single infected. Thank you, Drake. Without you, I might not even be alive. With pleasure. You've been quite through a lot, huh? Experienced the outbreak for the first time. experienced the outbreak for the first time, found your father, and then experienced the outbreak a second time and helped us as much as possible so that we could help others. It must be at the end of your rope. Don't mention it. So I think one of the devs in my other videos mentioned that the blue text right here is supposed to signify the character talking to themselves. Oh, wait, I skipped over without reading it. Drake has accomplished incredible things, however, he looks like he's been pushed to his limits. Had I known before what he did for us? Well, now you know. About time we hit the road, huh? Well, boy, did he say bye-bye to your friends? Are you ready to continue your dangerous adventure? I am. But I'll tell you right now, the three of us are incredibly strong. We can do it. None of us will be gone at the end. Do not underestimate us. I've been waiting for you to say something like this all this time. That fire you just showed, I like seeing that from you. If you don't have that incentive, you would never achieve anything. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. After all, I was the Indigo Plateau champion. For a few minutes. But seriously, you lacked any enthusiasms until now. Are you sure you're ready? You bet. Ready. I assume that you have exchanged your Pokemon phone numbers with each other? Ah, yes. Good. You will definitely need your Pokecoms later to stay in touch. Well then, everything has been said. It's time to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, recall your Pokemon. It's time to go. So the prepar- So the preparations have been completed. Well, we're flying? Naturally. What do you think? That we were going to walk there? With Red, you fly first class. We do it like this. Red drops off Krista at Celadon City. After that, he flies on to Azuria City. Drake with me, of course. I'll drop you off in Lavender Town and then fly off to Moria City. The English name? Pewter City. All clear? All clear. With the Pokemons, you can stay in touch and find out what the others are doing. Well, let's get going. See you soon, Ethan. See you soon. You too, Drake. Yes, let's see. Good luck, you two. Thank you, Drake. I wish you all the best, too. Are we going, or do you want to put down roots here and leave everything to the undead? Yes, we're coming. Well, we're alone again, Brando. What bothered me, oh, wow, I really wrote this weirdly. What Gary said really bothered me. But seriously, you lacked any enthusiasm so far. Are you sure you're ready? I haven't been the same since Goldenrod City. I know that myself. I've killed the undead and a living human being. Krista seems to have changed as well, but probably more into positive. I would almost say that she is much braver than I have become. Since it's no longer possible for me to become a Pokemon Master, I probably have lost my way a bit. I like to help people, clearly, but then what? Can you just continue as normal, as if nothing had happened? Too many thoughts. You should remain optimistic and focus on what is coming now. Okay? Good. Information. It is now possible to switch between Ethan and Drake and Krista at any time. You just use the phone. And you can do it during combat. Gary said we need to go to Viola City and help. Let's go, Brando. I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. Save. So, see you in the next one. Hopefully the next one doesn't take this long. See ya.